Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestle Plug YouTube channel. It's time for another one of our fantastic watch-alongs. We've actually had our first request. An individual asked if we could cover CWP's Robbie Nitro versus Aeron Logan in a last man standing match from one of their pay-per-views a few years back. Obviously, everybody knows that I now work for CWP as their announcer, their media manager, and things like that. However, I haven't seen this match in full. And just so everybody knows, I won't be currying favor. I won't be being overly nice just because one of the guys is technically my boss. Trust me, you're still going to get the incredibly honest review that you would get from Wrestle Plug. So buckle up. It should be a good one. I'm Aeron, of course, and joining me is my Canadian brother from another mother, the Duke of Diabetes, the Maple Leaf magician, Kyle Wilkinson. Are you ready to delve back into the world of British independent wrestling, sir?
Oh, these are, I think these, other than Manic Mondays that you and Steve did, I think this is my favorite thing we've ever done.
Yeah, this is my new favorite content. Like, you know, me and you have the watch-alongs, and Steve and me have Manic Mondays, which of course guys can check out as well. Manic Mondays is our retro throwback where we cover old school wrestling pay-per-views, and you can find some of those on our YouTube channel and particularly our audio channel as well. If you search for Wrestle Plug, you can listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Now then, this match, just a little sort of backstory. Obviously, CWP, Charity Wrestling Promotions, based in Southampton. Like I've said, I'll be working for the company going forward, which is really fucking awesome. Really grateful for that opportunity. However, that doesn't mean that I'm still not going to bring the usual brand of honesty that you can expect from the Wrestle Plug. So me and Kyle are going to cover this match. It's going to be available for you on the screen again, ladies and gentlemen, so no worries about having to find it. So, Mr. Wilkinson, are you ready to delve into my future employer's past when it comes to independent wrestling?
I will do my best to not be mean. Actually, it's not so hard for me. I'm actually pretty nice, so it should be all right for me. I might question some things.
You're in Canada and you're safe, so don't worry about it. Robbie's not going to come for you, but if I'm particularly harsh, him and Logan will hit shit out of me. Just as an aside as well, I should point out Aeron Logan is someone who helped train me down at Quality Wrestling, someone that I've got a lot of time and love. But I love both these guys. They're very influential to me. But like I say, I'm still going to be honest, but just thought you guys might like to know. So in 3, 2, 1, play.
With our first wrestler.
Oi, oi.
Oh, look at that. Oh, we got an alien.
You will love this guy's entrance music. Are you ready for a takeover, Mr. Wilkinson?
Oh, dude, look at those foam fingers. Look at that kid's foam finger.
Say what you like about CWP. Great, family-friendly fun. You know, fun for everybody. This is probably actually one of their more, shall we say, more hardcore-based matches in their history.
Ooh,
there he is.
He's quite dapper.
Oh yes, he's the original Dapper Yapper, and there he is, the man himself.
Look at that one dude in the left, in his blue shirt, eating his fucking yogurt.
Who takes a yogurt to bloody wrestling? State of your snacks, mate. Aeron Logan is the prime heel. So Aeron Logan is essentially the champion of the takeover, which is their heel faction. The Dapper Yapper is James Daniels. Some people might recognise him as Dan Barnstable. Has done announcing for so many different companies, referee as well. Genuinely one of the coolest guys in wrestling, one of the better minds in wrestling as well. So got to give him a bit of love because he genuinely puts in a lot of work and he doesn't get nearly enough appreciation for it. Can you hear? Oh, hello.
Oh, get him.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I was you, mate.
Fucking get him.
He just called him bollocks. Look at the security guy. Yeah, you might want to sit down, mate, before you get knocked the fuck out.
Is that security? That security guy looks like that one heavily tattooed gentleman we watched in our first one.
Yeah, he does. Maybe. See, if he was a security guard, I told you, every single show we watch, they're mandatory. Has to be someone who looks like King Kong Bundy. Look at him hiding behind the security. That's a proper heel, that is. Go and deal with that fan. He's giving me shit. I love Logan. He's got such a great cadence for being an arsehole. He's brilliant. It's because, let's be honest. Sad. He's getting so much heat. I love it.
I do like that entrance music, though.
I believe it was specifically designed for the faction. This faction also had Eddie Kenway, the No Limits champion, the straight edge Samoan. It had Sky Spitzer, one of the best women's wrestlers in Britain, mate. Genuinely could be one of the best women's wrestlers when it's all said and done in the world. And also Bobby Vegas as well, I believe, was in there for a little while as well.
Boo this man. Boo.
I love heels so much, I can't help myself.
You can play up to the crowd, I feel like, so much better as a heel than you can as a face. Because as a face, you want to, like, appease them and go, yeah, guys, we're awesome. But as a heel, you can antagonize them. You can go, fuck you, you little prick.
The advantage of his opponent, Robbie, is that he's obviously the owner, but he's also really well known. A lot of his family and stuff and friends, they go to these shows. Robbie's so popular. I don't think even Robbie appreciates how popular he is at these shows. But you can hear it from the kids in the crowd. They love him.
I'm back on that foam finger. I wish I had a foam finger right now. That kid's living the dream.
A cheeky finger.
Just walk around with a Union Jack all over him. That's a quintessential British face right there.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
You wave that flag around, you've already won the crowd over.
See, like, obviously, I'm not going to completely suck these guys' dicks, but at the same time, they work incredibly hard. Look at, the energy Robbie shows. Some wrestlers come out and they're like, oh, hello, and they're all meek and that. He comes out, he wants to make sure the crowd are into it and having a good time. Although he did just high-five Yogurt Guy. Not feeling that, mate. Who brings a yogurt to wrestling? Can you imagine sitting down and the geezer next to you's got a big old froob? Oh, we're getting a promo.
Oh, let's go. Oh, get him.
Robbie's got a little bit of Bundy about him as well, hasn't he?
A little bit.
A little bit. Like a small
These are
Bundy.
compliments, sir. Please be nice.
Please don't kill us. Wait, you won't kill me. I'm bigger than him.
We said it was a last man standing match. No, sorry. Oh. No, we said it was a lumberjack match. Are you sure?
He spoiled it.
He did. Spoiler alert. As a promoter, you should know about spoilers. Do better.
Because you're going to cheat your way through this bout with Logan, just like you do every other show we do. So...
Ooh. Ooh. Shots fired.
Play one step ahead. You need to listen. Pin back your ears.
Pin back your ears.
We've got a surprise just for you.
I need you to walk out. If you just walked out right there, I'd lose my fucking mind.
I wish, mate. I wish. I wasn't. Oh, hello. It's the Mighty Oak. Lovely geezer as well. Really funny, this bloke. I've met him a couple of times. He's got a wicked sense of humour. You'd really like him. He's the kind of guy, you can see why he's called the Mighty Oak, can't you?
He
Look
is a
at
treat
the
of a man.
size of him. Vinnie Mac. He needs to get on a blower and bring this geezer out of retirement. They look a bit related, don't they?
Yeah, they look like they could be brothers or cousins at the very least. If that was me, I wouldn't want to have to defend my title either.
That's a great line, isn't it? That is a proper good line. See, as a heel, you don't want to be banging out too many good singers like that because people are like, yeah, fair enough, you're fucking cool.
To make sure that it's fair, you're also going to be handcuffed to it.
Oh, hello. The Dappy Yapper's going to be handcuffed to the Mighty Oak. Hey, can we launch a petition to get the Dapper Yapper moniker off of Justin Roberts? Because he sucks in comparison to my boy Dan.
A, those are really small handcuffs, and B, the Dapper Yapper looks like he could get broken in half by me.
Yeah, Dan's quite a tall geezer, to be fair. He's very tall, but I wouldn't say he's the bulkiest lad in the world. He's one of the few guys who actually bothers to, keep himself in shape. I'm not going to give out too much. We all wish we could count our macros as well as Dan. Who's that geezer? Did you see the fan just trying to get involved? Being a bit too frisky. Remember, kids, stay out of the ring unless you're qualified to be in it.
So if not, you'll get that whole New Jack situation where he almost murdered a guy.
Yeah, or Mighty Oak might just sit on your head. Look at him hugging him. Please don't make me do this.
That's just the ring announcer. What authority does the ring announcer have?
Oh, to be fair, that's Kelvin, and he is the GM of sorts for these shows, so I should point that out. Oh my god. It's like, looking at Mighty Oak and Dan is like a before and after for fucking... That's brilliant. It's like the Pokemon evolution.
Oh, you even got a Union Jack sleeve. Look at this guy. I love it. I love the patriotism.
He's our bulldog, mate. That's what he is.
Ooh, false count.
Oh, the cheap shot. Never mind. Well, we got this one off and running. Logan's laying the boots in already. What do you think of my future employers?
I like the ringer. I like nice and simple ringer like that, and just like appealing to your local crowd is just it's easy, and I love it. Don't have to be fancy. Sometimes simple is best.
Yeah, less is more a lot of time in wrestling. Or as somebody
stop
once
with a
said to me, he's walking him dry. Get out of the way. I love the fact the refs actually dress like a traditional old school World of Sport referee
with the bow tie.
As well. Yeah, got a lot of time and respect for that. One of my big pet peeves is when referees turn up and they're wearing slacks and a shit t-shirt. They're not even wearing like a referee's t-shirt. Look like a fucking referee when you do your job, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, get the stripes. Stripes or a bow tie.
Yeah, I do love the bow tie. It's a proper classic British tradition.
See, I've got like 4 different bow ties at home.
Oh, axe handle smash. Logan thought about going back there, and then he realised the kids were behind him. He's like, yeah, I don't think they need a 6'4" guy tumbling into their lap. Logan is deceptively massive. People don't realise that. He's a big lad, and he's a great worker as well. He's one of those guys who's been around, it seems like forever, but he's never got the respect he deserves. Also, I kind of have to root for him because his favourite wrestler is Bret Hart.
Fair.
My boy. Oof.
Yeah, put him through the table.
Through the table.
Actually,
I am the table.
That table seems a little too solid.
Yo, that ain't no standard chair, is it? Oh. Well, we can afford a steel chair, so we'll just lever you with this thing that doesn't buckle at all. Get it back in the ring. Slides. Last man standing, lads. Come on.
Throw him outside. Take it outside. Let's go.
They are. They're taking it to the bar.
Hey, dude. They're just coming to join us. We're in the bar, too.
Very good. Very good. Well, technically, we're not on the bar for these videos, are we? We should be, shouldn't we? But the screen would be too big. Maybe we can work out a set. Let us know if you want to watch this while we're sitting in the bar.
Or maybe we're sitting at a pool lounging. I don't know. Throw out some suggestions. We'll figure it out.
Well, like the swimming pool at Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium. Loser Logan. Well, that fan's feeling frisky.
Savage.
Poor Robbie. You sarcastic bastard.
Why is there a dolly there? Why does he have a cart there?
I have no idea, but we're about to get good use of it. Oh, is he? That's very kind of him. See, a proper heel always puts the chairs away first. Oh, he's going to stick him on the dolly. That's genius. I love it.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I like this spot. I really hope he does a Zach Gowan with him. Sorry, Rob. This is great. I love it.
He's like, how's the best way? Oh, wait, into a wall?
Yeah, get out of the fucking way, security guard.
Oh.
He bottled that a bit, didn't he? I don't blame him.
It was a little awkward, I think.
Well, the thing is, you have to kind of...
You have to launch yourself.
Yeah, like you can't really be launched out of a chair and into the wall unless you drive straight into the wall and then you fuck your knees up. Wear knee pads. Crowd are hot though, I like it. The crowd are all over it. See, this is a good example of how you don't have to do 1,000 flips and shit for the crowd to be invested.
Kick his bottom!
That is the most English thing you'll ever hear. I said, kick his posterior.
Oh, elastic in the head?
Oh, mate. What do you think?
That's too far.
Holy
I'm not
shit.
trying to like
Holy
the accent or anything, but it's like, kick him in his bottom. I'm like, that's the best thing I've ever heard.
I might have to put that in the YouTube headline. We watched Ian Logan kick Robbie Nitro in his bottom. We hate Logan. It's a bit nasty. You don't even know the guy. I'll tell you what, digging Logan's tights.
I like both gentlemen's gear.
Yeah, do you know what, Robbie? Some people take the piss out of him in his gear, but you know what? He gets the point across, doesn't it? Patriot, it's pretty simple. Worked for the British Bulldog.
Worked for Lance Storm at some point, I think. Probably.
Oh, Lance Storm. The consummate professional.
The most charismatic man in all of professional wrestling.
I quite like the logo. It's simple. He's got the pitbull. Some people might say he's a bit of a British. Look at that kid giving out to Logan standing on the chair. Oh, Robbie, put some pep on those forearms, mate.
It's weird seeing such a low apron.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes they've got a new ring now, a different ring, but this one's quite low. I've worked in a ring like that. I tend to find that they're much stiffer for bumping because there's not as much traction underneath.
Well, that's a really slow count.
Yeah, not the best count in the world, was it? He is wearing Adidas, though, so don't know if you want to give him points for that.
Well, I mean, I'll give him points for that, but I'll have to take some away because it looks like he's 107, and if he slaps the mat too hard, his handle bursts into dust.
It's a bit like Earl Hebner, isn't it? Whenever... See, Earl Hebner would only count slow once he'd been knocked out. That was the famous deal, wasn't it? Remember, even like, this geezer looks like he starts out that way.
Look at that count. He's like, 1, 2.
He's like a member of the Undead, isn't he? That's brilliant. Oh, hello. Double J.
Man, if I don't see a stroke in this match, I'm going to be really upset now.
I think the referee's had a stroke with Ultra. I'm loving the gimmick. I love this. That's brilliant. They need to show that more. It's good fun. Stand there.
Low drop kick. Oh, no. Close on. I like it.
It's quite nice. Who else?
Yeah,
doesn't it? Asuka does something similar to that, doesn't she? She comes in with
Yeah,
forearm, I think.
And Kairi Sane. I think Kairi Sane did that.
Oh, I
into
love
the corner.
Kairi Sane.
Yeah, before she hit the insane elbow.
Oh, I remember Kairi Sane, mate. Can we get Kairi Sane booked for CWP? I will mark the fuck out.
Can we get Kairi Sane on the podcast?
Come on, yeah, fucking right. I wish.
Ooh, get him. Yeah, clothesline.
Follow it through, mate. He kind of went, and stopped. I always like it when... Do you remember when The Rock used to do it? He used to go and sort of slightly up. I used to quite like that. I like the glancing sort of clotheslines. Although you could always do the JBL and just actually murder them. Nice!
Ooh, cannonball.
Oh, that was sick. I like that. Make sure you do it with that kind of ferocity and gumption every match, mate. That's sick. I like that.
Yeah, I do love me a cannonball, and not just because Kevin Owens does it on the regular.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Every time I see it now, I think Kevin Owens. It's kind of like... I imagine there's loads of guys who've done it before, but it feels like it's associated with him, you know?
I would almost call it one of his like signature moves. Like if you had to put it in 2K21 or whatever.
Mate, that is a bold choice considering how low the ceiling is. Look how low it is.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Took that bump. Did you see the ring? Didn't move at all.
No, that was...
It's basically a modified boxing ring. It reminds me of, I think it was LEP. Down in, I did a show in Mevagissy and I wrestled Freak Show.
Hey, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do... Oh, that son of a bitch.
Beautiful. Notice how Ian Logan executes a sharpshooter properly, ladies and gentlemen. Unlike The Rock's shiesty sharpshooter, although I always prefer it when they use the left leg. Just for proper authenticity.
I don't know, I feel like there are, two Canadians that use the sharpshooter every once in a while. One permanently, the other,
Sparingly.
The other one won a triple threat at Backlash 2004, which you guys can listen to in the Manic Mondays.
One thing I really do love is how Cesaro does one as a tribute to Tyson Kidd, because he used to be his tag partner. I think that's so sick. I love the sharpshooter was my move of choice. Did you ever used to put your mates in wrestling moves at school? Yep,
mine was always the line tamer.
Oh, yes, what the proper one where you stick the knee in the back?
The high angled one. The first time I ever did a Boston Crab to a friend, though, my foot slipped and I just yanked their legs back and they folded up into a U.
Beautiful.
Yeah. You know when they tell you don't try this at home? Don't listen to them, guys. Do it at home all the time. No, I'm kidding. Don't. That's bad. Don't.
Yeah. I remember on a WCW show once, the commentator said, "Remember, kids, don't try this at home." And Bobby Heenan turned around and said, "Try it in your backyard instead. It's more fun." Classic Heenan, bless his heart. Wow. See what I mean? Daniel's the Dappy Apple. Dappy Apple 1.0. That's what we're going to start calling him. V1. Like, the amount of heat he gets, and he's not even in the match, he's just on the outside. Dude, he's so good at garnering heat. Oh, mate. This is the WWE exhibition, isn't it? Oh, I like that.
Oh, he played me. I got played.
Yeah. He even took the elbow pad off and still delivered the stomp. I like it. That's clever. A lot of people will dump on that and say, why are you doing WWE style moves? But this crowd, what are they going to recognise? They're going to recognise stuff like that. And like, he thinks he's The Rock. He thinks he's taking a piss. I can pretty much guarantee Logan's done that on purpose because he understands that he'll garner heat.
Yeah, and this isn't like go away heat. This is, God, we hate you, but we love it.
Yeah, you're such an obnoxious prick heat. And that's the kind of heat you want. Logan, in a lot of ways, reminds me of Baron Corbin. Big guy, good moveset, never gets any love or respect for what he does. You just take him for granted all the time. But he works so hard, and he's so good at making sure his opponents look good. That's not an easy thing to do.
I'm telling you, if Logan hits a fucking end of days, nice. I'll mark my shit out.
Textbook scoop slam. Logan is actually. Well, hopefully he might wrestle again. I don't know if he's going to return to wrestling. I think he is going to be working at some places near the end of the year, and I think we should push for him to start doing the deep six. You're not getting away from him, are you? Let's be fair. Hey, listen to this crowd. Making more fucking noise than like a lot of fucking mainstream crowds do. Shut up, you tart. Kick him in his bottom. What a line. Love the accentuated roll onto the ramp. I do love the flat ramps. Reminds me, do you remember WCW?
Yep.
Oh, I used to love that stuff, man.
Is that kid in like a full costume? Looks like he's in a gimp costume.
I was going to say, that's a bit alarming. I know Southampton can be a bit suspect at times, but come on, lads, do better. Dress your kids properly when you're taking the wrestling. He probably thinks he's a Power Ranger or a luchador, bless him.
Yeah,
I'm trying to work out what he's supposed to be. Leave in the comments who you think he's trying to cosplay as. I swear to God, if he's seen Pulp Fiction, then I am calling social services.
You can't send him through the flag, dude. Or that's a flag. I'm not sure what flag that is, but it's definitely a flag.
Robbie! He's going for the rock bottom. He's going for the rock bottom.
Is it a rock bottom or a choke slam? I wasn't sure how
he was going for the rock bottom. Or maybe he's going for the Uranagi. Oh, look out. Oh, look out.
Didn't get him. I don't even think he left the ground.
Nah. Got to jump for that, mate. Got to jump. Sorry, bud. But yeah, no. Bit naff that. If he jumped, the impact would have been better as well. At least the table broke. That's one thing I will say.
Yeah, I appreciate a good table spot. I do, but...
Are you ready? All right, Triple H. Has he just got a list of all the WWE guys he likes? He's like, right, Bret Hart, check. The Rock, check. Triple H, check.
Does that one cameraman have like a 2004 AJ Styles shirt on?
Most probably. Also, does that technically count as Chris Jericho because he put 1 foot on him? I didn't see if he went, come on, baby! That referee, mate, he really is 1 step away from the retirement home, isn't he? No
yeah,
offense,
2 steps away from death.
I'm pretty sure he still floats around the company, so... My love and
like,
respect.
all due respect, absolutely, but, like, I hope, like, he just does this on the side for fun.
Because when I get to that kind of age, I don't want to be running around being a referee.
When I get to that age, I don't want to be running around
size of Oak. See what I mean? Logan, he's really tall, but Oak is just mass.
Well, yeah, he's got really wide shoulders.
Logan...
Slap the dapper dude.
Look at Daniels giving him the business. He thinks it's the funniest thing ever. Oh dear.
Give him a kiss. Boom, big old headbutt.
What, the old Glasgow kiss?
Yeah.
It just isn't the same unless Samoa Joe's calling it. I think he ran him into the ring post, but nobody saw it. Look at Logan chastising him. How dare you? Get up, James. I'm so sorry, James. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Lovely. Where'd you pull that one out of the bag, Sunshine? He got it. I'm impressed by that. That was a nifty little roll-up.
I like that.
Like that, yeah. So, you know, full disclosure, mate, everybody slags off Robbie quite a lot, the guy who just won the match, for not being a great worker or, you know, putting himself in matches now. What did you genuinely think of that match? Because I thought that was actually really well put together.
I mean, as you know, as someone that's never had training, I don't feel like I have a huge right to critique, but I really enjoyed it. Like, the table spot was a little, you know, but, you know, the guy plays to the crowd very well. I really like the ring gear.
Wow, he's going for the full El Hebner here.
Yeah, he's KO'd. That's fantastic. I know, I really enjoyed it.
I'll tell you what, it literally, the only critiques I really have of that match are, oh, yeah, careful now. Mighty Oak was their champion for quite a long time as well. I believe it was Logan who beat him for it, actually. Yeah, my only critiques are, like you say, I think the table spot, the bit with the dolly as well, if you just put a bit more pep into it, would have been absolutely spot on. But I can see why Robbie's really proud of that match, because he was really good in that. I thought that was a really well-worked match.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Logan sold really well for him as well. Logan's the kind of guy anyone can work with and have a good match with, I think. He's just a great worker, massively underappreciated.
Oh, come on, don't let him do that to you.
Well. He let him pie face him.
Yeah.
Come on, James. Get the smelling salts out. Please wake up, James. Are they chanting out?
Ow, 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 ow.
Kick him in his bottom on the way out.
Kick him in his bottom.
Kick him right in the gonads. Go on, Logan. Give him the business, son.
Man, that ceiling
Typical
is
boss
really low.
puts himself over.
Christ. He can support himself on the ceiling. Like, he can touch the ceiling from the middle rope.
Yeah, Robbie's not the tallest guy in the world. If Mighty Oak got on the top rope, his head would go through. Imagine if there's like a conference meeting going on upstairs. They got no clue what's going on downstairs. And all of a sudden, Mighty Oak's head just comes through the floor. Hey guys, what's going on? Get the shite out of you. Gotta say, quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, I really like that. I think that's definitely the best match we've covered so far.
That's there you go. Considering we covered UKPW as well. What, you think that's better than the Barefoot Death match?
I mean,
remember, that's got loads of views as well. People are loving that. I got loads of messages from people saying, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like, I don't know. I just found it randomly and thought it'd be a giggle. Even I didn't realise it'd be that horrible. But that was, do you know what? That, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why I wanted to work for CWP and why Robbie approached me as well, because I'm very passionate about this brand. I think that's really good, honest family entertainment. You can't honestly sit there and say, okay, is it Impact Wrestling or whatever? Of course it's not. But this is like in front of, 100, 200 hardcore fans, family-friendly audience. I thought that was really well done, really well put together. Yeah. Cheeky. Oh, bless him. Never underestimate how much a high five to a little kid might mean to that kid later down the line. Even if they are dressed like a gimp.
It could mold them into being like the next wrestling star. Like, that moment alone could go, man, that was magical. I want to do that for a kid later.
Yeah, that was, do you know what? I really enjoyed that. Even I know people are going to say, well, of course you enjoyed it because you worked for them and all this kind of stuff. But actually, legitimately, I felt like it was put together well. Both guys worked well. And it was just a proper old school classic heel versus face dynamic. And to be honest, whether you liked it or not, it's kind of irrelevant. Did you see the fans? They were having a great time. And isn't that what it's all about? Kids are having a good time, high-fiving the wrestlers, booing the heels, proper old school family fun. What do you think, mate?
I really, really like that, actually. I'd love to be in like a British indie wrestling crowd like that. Like, you know, not necessarily like a huge Rev Pro show or Progress or something, but just something like that. I'd love to be in that environment.
Yeah, it just felt honest, you know, felt like good, honest kind of family fun. And that is basically what CWP is trying to present to people, is good, honest, genuine entertainment. So yeah, no, full credit to the gang. I thought that was great stuff. Definitely, I can see why Robbie's proud of that. I think out of all the matches I've seen of his, that's probably the best match I've seen that he's been in. And a lot of that, you know, no doubt it has to do with Logan as well, working his ass off. So credit, boys. Credit where it's due. Thought that was really entertaining. Any final thoughts, mate?
No, I mean, I don't think I can say anything that hasn't already been said. Really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, no question. Right, we'll leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've enjoyed this impromptu watch along at CWP. Remember, that's Charity Wrestling Promotions. You can actually check them out. Search for Charity Wrestling Promotion on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. We'll also provide the links in the description below so you can check out the company. And don't forget that I will actually be the official voice going forward for CWP. I'll be commentating and announcing their matches, so really excited about that opportunity as well, and obviously lending myself in terms of graphical design and things of that nature as well. So really quite an honor to chill out and watch that. But from myself and from Carl Wilkinson, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a match in mind that you'd like to see us cover, leave in the comments below. Let us know what you want to see me and Carl watch next. And if we like the suggestion, then we might just take it on board and have a go with it. But please, no more death matches, especially not barefoot ones. Dear Lord.
Not like that.
Yeah, make sure it's a good death match, please. At least a proper brutal one, like a Japanese one, not a couple of people, you know, fighting over $10 worth of meth. Can't be doing that. But for myself and next time from Carl Wilkinson, thank you very much. And we'll catch you very soon for more content for the Wrestle Plug. Oh, yeah.